Look at that smile. What a happy guy. So excited to be captured by the Americans.
I realized I never actually talked about what Gangl is wearing, other than the fact that his ranks were never updated to major, because he is wearing interesting stuff. His tunic is actually an M36 enlisted man's tunic with some updated features to be worn by an officer, such as, officers' boards, and also the collar has been replaced from an enlisted man's collar to an officer's collar. So that's kind of interesting. The modern surviving example I posted above Gangel's picture here is exactly what he's wearing, essentially, but of course not his. As far as the write ups on him go, the only units he ever commanded were artillery, which leads me to his hat. He's actually wearing a Gebirgsjäger M43 cap with an officer's metal eagle attached to the front of it, which is, weird that he's wearing a mountain troops hat despite being an artilleryman, but, I guess he liked it. Possibly at some point he fell under a Gebirgsjäger unit long enough to get their insignia, but I'd need more research to know for sure. He's wearing standard German army gloves. The German army actually, I'm pretty sure, still uses that exact same glove. At least they did for a very long time, long enough that I have a pair on me right now that I use when it's cold. Pretty good gloves, and they take up no space. Here's a surviving example of an officer's Gebirgsjäger Bergmutz, like the one Gangl is wearing, except, like I mentioned, Gangl has stuck a metal officer eagle on it instead of the embroidered one you see in this example. Also, interestingly, if you look at the picture of Gangl, you can see that instead of having the bullion officer's cord around the top of the hat, he's put it on the top of the face mask. And yes, that the two buttons on front, you take those off, and the whole thing folds down into a face covering. So knowing that, it's really weird that he put the bullion cord on the top of the thing that would be right below his chin. I guess he didn't plan on really using it for that. Perhaps it's a trick of the photography that it looks like that, but I don't know. It really looks like the aluminum cord is there.